Okay, hello everyone. Hello. Sammy here, and today I'm going to be doing a series review on The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. And the reason I picked this is because Clockwork Princess just came out and I'm really excited to read it, but I haven't yet, so don't spoil it. It's a really good series. I'm gonna talk about it, and it's really pretty. Can you see that? I was gonna mess with my... Okay, now I'm good. The main three characters are obviously Tessa, Will, and Jem. And I always, every time I'm reading the books, I always compare them to Clary, Jace, and Alec. They are completely different, even though Will in this series, it's Will Herondale, so he's obviously related to Jace, and apparently they look alike, and they mention it in the other series.
And it gets me really excited because I don't know what's happening, and I hope they explain it in Clockwork Princess. Okay, I need to calm down.
What else could I talk about? There's also a character like Isabel, but for some reason I cannot remember her name right now. Charlotte? No. Charlotte is the head of the Institute, and she's a really cool girl, but she's young, and then she has like a really goofy husband, and he's kind of crazy, like Professor from Back to the Future crazy, but like his gadgets sometimes work and they're really cool. In the first book we meet Tessa. She comes from London. Wait, no, she comes to London from like the city after her aunt dies to meet her brother, but when she gets here, her brother's nowhere to be found, and she meets these two women and they say, oh yes, your brother sent us and we're gonna come and take you to our place.
So that happens.
Turns out they're kidnapping her. Brother's nowhere to be found, and Jem and Will, who are on a different case completely and have no idea about who the hell Tess is, just kind of break into the house one day, and like the sisters end up being like a cult kind of thing. I can't remember what it's called right now, but that's fine because you need to read the book anyways, and I'm not giving you all the information. Tess finds out that she's not a shadow hunter. She's something else completely, but they're not quite sure what yet. And so she meets Will and Jem. Obviously she falls in love with Will, and this kind of also reminds me of Immortal Instruments with Clary and Jace. And though in this one it's a love triangle, because then in the second book, Jem, that's him, that's Jem right there, he starts to have a little thing for Tess too, and then something really big happens in the second one. Yeah, I'm moving on to the second one. I didn't tell y'all, but this is gonna happen now. And I like it especially because Magus Bane is in it, who's also in the other series. And obviously if you've read all the books, so is Camille, who is a head vampire, and I really like them. Jem, there's something going on with Jem. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but because you need to read it, but that thing kind of like affects his whole life, so you need to read it to find out. I'm not going to give you that spoiler, okay? I have no idea what happens in The Clockwork Princess. I need to like run to chapters right now to go buy it. So I hear it's really good because on Tumblr everyone keeps freaking out about it, and I'm gonna hit someone if they say anything, but yeah. So yeah, I was originally going to do either the Immortal Instruments series or Looking for Alaska, but then I figured since Clockwork Princess came out, I might as well do this, right? Right? So yeah. My overall review is this is a really great series. I don't know what I'm gonna do in 2 weeks from now. I have to decide what book. I'll probably do Looking for Alaska, because then I have like a bunch of like school things that I want to talk about that have to do with like Mirrored Phyteria. So that'll be fun. That'll be really fun. I'm gonna leave it there. Goodbye.